runner? Got some work for you.
Hey, can you hear me now? Okay, sweet. All right. I was sitting there talking to myself the whole time, going, y'all probably can't even hear me if I'm asking if you can hear me. But yeah, no, so I wanted to just do like a second stream. Just wanted to set up, Young, to answer your question from before. I'm running on the console, and I'm not sure if my camera that I got works on my console. I think I tried before and it didn't. But I'm also thinking that maybe after this run, I'll try again and see if I can come back on with another stream on cam. See, that's why I started it up so I could test these things and get these things out. Right, like that I was muted. Yeah, I figured things out. Like, hey, you're muted by the way. Yeah. So I just, I got out of work early today because of the trip that I had that y'all got a chance to see. That, by the way, it didn't
Let's see what
save,
that baby can do.
so I have no
Our competition.
no record that ever happened, which just means I got to go back and do it again, I guess, at some point when I can afford to, or if my company goes out that way again. Sure, why not? Yeah, I was, and I appreciate you speaking up because I was asking, but obviously if I'm muted, y'all can't hear me, so it was kind of pointless asking if you could hear me and then not doing anything about it.
Good work. You know what? Send me the bill. Don't duck my calls.
Yeah.
What are you
Okay,
looking
I
like,
saw that coming.
Pierce?
But it didn't save though. But it didn't save though. Hey, yo, did I pick up an extra follower? I know, Queen. Oh man, I'm so sad. But you know what? I had the experience and it's a core memory now. So, I just figured it probably was meant to be because, here I am second stream and I'm not going to be able to live up to the first one after that. But no, y'all, I'm just out here just chilling. Like I said, I got out of work early, thought I would just give it a go. Have some fun. Just come out here. I don't care. I'm not looking to get dubs right now. I don't got my crew with me. Just get some practice in. If I find any sprites along the way, great. Collect what I can. I know it would have been so fire to go back and watch. I was so mad because I got back to the room. Oh, actually, you know what I should do is I should tell y'all since you're right here. Young already knows this, but so if y'all remember, I was trying to get back to my room before my phone died, or trying to keep the stream running and all that stuff, and y'all let me go ahead of time. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna head back. Park was closing up. The fireworks that were going off, I seen them before. I'm not the biggest fan of those fireworks that were there, or the show anyways. The fireworks are awesome, but the show itself is kind of like, I'm okay without seeing it. So I get back to, sorry, I'm gonna lock in here for a second because I'm checking to see a lot of people landing around me. But anyways, yeah, so I get back to the resort, and at this point, it's a game of Mission Impossible. Can I make it to my room before my phone dies? My phone was on about 3% by the time I got there. I had to grab something to eat, so I stopped at the market down at the bottom of the resort, grabbed some food. I grabbed I'll tell you what I grabbed. It was a flatbread pepperoni, which was really good when I eventually got to it. But the phone was getting really low, and I had my app as my key to get in because I didn't get a physical key. And so I get on the elevator, right? And the elevator skips my floor and goes to the fourth floor, and then down to the third floor, which another couple on the elevator needed to go to, and then finally to the first floor. At this point, I'm just like bringing my app on my phone up because I'm like, if I have it up early, I have a chance to possibly have it ready to go. And yeah, it was trying to make my phone die for sure. So I get to my room finally, and I'm standing at the door, and it's on 1%. And of course, my phone is taking forever to load up the app. And so it finally gets to the page where I would normally hold the phone up to the door and it would unlock it. And it was just a white screen. And I'm waiting for it to load, waiting for it to load. And then it goes black screen circling off. And I'm like, no. So yeah, phone died. And I had to go downstairs to I had to go to check in and do the walk of shame up to the check in. And she's like, how can I help you? And I'm like, well, she came up to me because she was with a family off to the side of the desk. And then so she comes up, and I asked her if she could go to the front desk real quick because I wanted to do the walk of shame. And she goes, okay, like confused. And so I started doing the walk of shame up to the desk, and I'm like, so my phone died and I got locked out of my room. And she's like, I can help you with that. I'm like, okay, so what do I need to do to prove that I belong here? And she's like, I just need your ID. So yeah, she gave me a card, and I ended up finally getting into my room. But man, it was just this ain't gonna work out for me. No, okay, but yeah, it was definitely interesting, and actually it was kind of fun. Not gonna lie, like the challenge, and then no, I knew I'd be able to get back in, but I didn't want to have to go through all that. But at least I know now. Have a lot of the walk of shame. I did too. I had my head down and I walked up real slow, just looking all disappointed in myself. Kind of like I'm looking at after this match that I just did. But Jones, brother, yeah, I jumped on real quick. I got out of work wicked early because I like by the time I got back from my trip. um, yeah, I got out of work early because from my trip, working yesterday put me into overtime, and then working again today put even more overtime. So I had like 9.5 hours overtime, and they're like, so you could just go home for the rest of the day. I'm like, all right. So 11 o'clock, I bounced and just said, I'm getting that. I'm gonna go home, and I thought I would just jump onto the console and just maybe do a quick stream for a little bit. I was gonna try and do the camera after that last one, wasn't I? Or like 2 games ago, but I didn't. Lucky. Yeah, right. I was real lucky if you really think about it, because what all my hours put in was having a good time with a bunch of vendors and stuff, and just hanging out and getting to meet new people. And then you get back to work and you work 1.5 days. Plus you get 9 hours overtime. Shit, sign me up. I'm not gonna lie, I was pushing real hard to try and get a job at Disney World. I kept asking for my name badge. Nobody would give me one. Kept telling them too. I said, look, the interaction that you had with me, don't you think that I would fit right in? They'd be like, you'd be really good. I'm like, so when do I start? This one girl, I asked her, I said, so when do I start? She says, I don't do the hiring. I said, well, then can you put a good word in for me at least? She says, yeah, I'll put in a good word for you. Oh, the pressure's on now because everybody can watch me play. You can see how, like, where I'm screwing up. I guess that's a good thing though, because then you guys can give me tips on, yeah, you know how you did that? Yeah, don't do that next time. Or you see how you keep that there? Don't put that there. See how you just ran past that? You should grab those. I can usually get within second place if I really lock in and like focus on what I'm doing. Um, but like I said, I'm just out here running around having fun, just putting in a stream, putting in the work, as we say. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know that I could. I knew I could do it, but I wasn't sure I was gonna push the right button to hit that. I really don't want that, but okay, I'll take it. Diggity, diggity. I don't have no. Oh, there we go. I like blue. Blue's nice. But no, like I said, I'm out here putting in the work, just putting in some practice time for when the crew's ready to roll. I'm thinking Young probably won't be on until I ain't gonna engage in this. There's too many of them. All right, third party this sucker. Yo, let's go. All right. What the hell is that? I don't know. Let's find out. That's not what I wanted to swap it with, though. You know what? I don't even want this no more. Well, let's see. How does it fire? What does it fire like? Okay. Don't I already have one of those? I do have one of those. Pay attention, Joel. I had seen something before about a new sniper. You know what? I think if I had the choice, I'd rather have that one. But here we go. Yee. Sure. I don't have any. I don't have any sprites on me right now. Okay, I got to admit, this is really weird having everybody. Everybody's all grouped up in my stream. I mean, it's weird in a good way. Wait. The hell? I was gonna say, I didn't enable that. Sorry, locked in. Don't run from me. I want the smoke. Even if you kick my ass, I don't care. Bring the smoke. Snackies. Okay, so yeah, sure, why not? Away from the circle. Oh no. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to give up the boots just for the hell of it. Let's see what we're looking at here. Try new things, right? That's the only way to learn. Try new things. Might find something works really nice for you. Come here, come here. I think I already got one of these though, but oh well. Quick, let's draw attention to ourselves. Sit down. All that hopping around like a freaking kangaroo. You can only hear the audio. You want me to give you a play-by-play? So I ran up to a gold chest and got some gold and oh man, again? Fuck no. No. Oh, come on now. Yeah, I mean, a lot better than my last couple of games. That's for sure. Yeah. All right. Let's see what we can do now. Um, this is definitely going to be obviously my second stream, so it's definitely going to be a short stream. Like I said, I got out of work early. I was just going to jump on and try a few things, play around with it, see what I can find as far as like settings for if I just want to jump on real quick without doing the whole Streamlabs thing. Um, got plans. Got to go to Walmart, pick some stuff up with the fam. Gonna spend as much time as I can with the daughter since I've been back. She's gonna go to her mom's next week, so I'm gonna try and spend some time with her too. Might work on coming up with some stream ideas with her too, because she's been wanting to get on and do some stuff. I know she's been wanting to do like craft streaming, which I'm game. I'm down. Teach me how to make something, girl. She's really, really crafty. So maybe the two of us might figure out a way to get a stream going and do something like that. Maybe some extra work on her costume for W Craft stream. Yeah, you think that would be fun? I mean, daddy daughter time, streaming, building stuff, making things. She loves craft. So, and she's very talented, more than she lets off. She's very humble about it. She's like everything she sees. She's like, I hate that. I'm like, well, you're your worst critic. So you may not like it, but you'd be surprised. Some good crafting stuff people might end up paying money for it, and you're thinking it's crap. I'm okay. I know what I'm doing. Exactly. She made so she's thinking she's going to use this for her Halloween costume, and I'm down with it. But um, and I know I've mentioned this show before, and I'm not sure any of you have actually checked it out yet. I think Young maybe checked it out a little bit. Um, but the Amazing Digital Circus, she's a big fan of, and so for Halloween, she's going out as a character called Gangle, and Gangle basically consists of ribbon. Like she's got a winding ribbon for her body, and she wears the entertainment masks, like the comedy and the drama masks. And her comedy masks always end up breaking. And I have two of the same guns. I hate it when I do that. And so she made a comedy mask that breaks away. And I'm ordering or have ordered her a sad mask that's 3D printed that will hopefully be here before Halloween. But she's been working on the ribbon body part using basically just like a black shirt and taking some red ribbon that we bought and wrapping it around the red shirt. But once it's done, or if we work on any of it on stream, you guys will be able to see it. I'll get a picture of it once it's done too. All right, focus. Well, while I'm at it, I just want to mention that I don't know what B's talking about. I'm always finding ammo. Just had to throw that out there. Oh, look, ammo. Hey, look, ammo. You just don't look hard enough. See, but that's my problem. Is I look too much. That's when I end up losing y'all because I'm too busy looking for like the cool stuff. No, what am I gonna do with that? For real. I'm actually not gonna chase that down, so there's no point. Like if if the Royal Kingdom and the CRCs were with me, then sure, maybe I'd say, hey, I found the card. Let me know what you see. But I'm out here just running, having fun. Whee! Bird's eye view. Yeah, I see and hear footsteps, but not people. No peoples. No peoples. That was stupid. Alright, let's see if I can find this fool before this fool finds me. I hate that fucking thing. It's always... Hey, let me throw this at you. You might need it more than I do.
I don't think we can face him without
Oh my god, that was so stupid. That was crazy, right? I just freaking here. You take this shield. You might need it. It was totally real. Hey, rearrange your items so you what you need in the front. Um, so what I really need to do is, yeah, okay. Oh, what I first need to do is get in the circle. This ain't gonna work. B, look, that's where the ammo is. In the green boxes. If you open those up. Don't run from the circle. Okay, so here's one thing that annoys me. That this thing. So when I'm running and I stop, a lot of times I stop and that's the first thing that comes out, even though I'm on something else. That's the first thing in my hand, and then I end up throwing that, and either the person that I'm gonna battle against or me gets thrown back. I know that it does that, but I don't like the fact that it keeps being the first. See, that's what I'm saying. So there must be something that, some kind of setting or something. Yeah, the shockwave. Is that something that I can disable like at the beginning of the game or something? I mean, it's kind of cool to have, but I don't like it. Like, I'll stop running, and sometimes it'll be the first thing that's available to me, like there. Or maybe it's because I slide. Maybe I don't know. Uh, bro. Okay, hold on. There we go. It's because you're crouching, and that might. Oh, okay. Yeah. Because when I do crouch, that also happens, which is another thing that ticks me off. Because then I gotta crouch and then like swap to a weapon. Maybe it's a button setting. I'll have to mess around with those again and see. I was trying to get something similar. Change crowns button when okay. Oh boy. That's the other thing. I gotta learn to like figure out where the shots come from. Oh, that was too easy. Why was that so easy? That shouldn't have been that easy. Why do I keep... There we go. Oh, I went up. I went up to fifth place. No, no, go ahead, take it all. Take that too. Why not? Yeah, take it. Engine settings under control. No, okay. So the circle. Double tap to run. Pocket slot. Oh, okay. So this one. I wouldn't even know what to change it to. You got yours set to R3. I think I use, yeah. So I use jump for R3. Um, because that kind of matches up with what I had for my COD controls. Because I like the ability to just jump by pushing that button since my thumb's already on it. Um, I mean, I don't use it very often. I say that, but it's only used because I accidentally hit it. Yeah. See, it's funny because you ask me questions about what I use the buttons for, and it's like it's so in my memory. Oh, I apparently don't use it for anything. So yeah, I guess I could change it to X. Yeah, X doesn't look like it currently uses, and I don't build anyways, so get out of there. So yeah, let's try X. Sure, why not? What's the worst that can happen, right? Let's give it a run. So this might end up being my last one, y'all. Just so you know. This and Jones brother. This was initially a test stream, so I didn't pray at the beginning, but I'll likely throw one out real quick at the end here. And yeah, so the funny thing too is I'm not really like dropping anywhere specific. There's no game plan. I'm just dropping and see what happens. Like I said, just out here chilling, putting in some training so I can hold it down with the crew. Basically. Honestly, I don't think a single one of my games had an intended target when I jumped. Whee! All right, so let's test this out. So if I go here, okay, okay, it makes sense. Yeah, because okay, I didn't realize derp. The circle was what was causing that. So now when I slide, I come back out in that. All right, let's go. W Jones and Queen for that. Appreciate it. That's definitely another helpful game changer. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, what, you just gonna fly? You just gonna dip? Alright, this is not good. No, I don't have to go to the bathroom. Oh. I have absolutely no game plan. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just happy that I'm able to not have that circle button problem anymore. Man, there is nothing around here, is there? Shoot. There's a person. So I'm probably not gonna be able to pull this one off. Nope. Let's go. Ooh. Yeah, right. I was lucky he was trash. Trash. I'm just taking out the trash. That's all. Just taking out the trash. I hear it. Okay. Let's do some changing around here. Alright, that'll work for me. That'll work for now. Yeah. All right, let's see. I know if I go up here and activate this, that let's do this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Calling all cars. Calling all cars. We have an extraction. We have an extraction happening. Alright, they're gonna wait till I make my move if there's anybody down here to jump me, so I'll just hit it and quit it and get out of here. Alright, so this is where all This is where all the smackdown happens. Get your ass up there. Thank you. I I'm unsure if I have that one. But I might actually. And I have a feeling I'm thinking you're gonna go with try and hold on to them and level them up. Damn it! Mess with me, boy. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Um, grab the other Sprite. Ooh, that's the one I should have. What did I drop for that? Though I don't. If it was a shotgun, I'm okay with it. I'm not a big fan of the shotgun. There's just so many of them. I need to make sure that I shield up. At least, if nothing else. Where's the damn pizza? Oh, this is a bus victory one. Oh, no. Oh, no. Y'all know this ain't gonna end well, given my low everything right now. Don't miss the bus, you're gonna have to walk to school. I'm not gonna lie, it's funny that you do say that because I have missed the bus before and had to walk home, and it was the most miserable time. Jump on the hood at the last second. Gotta get to it first. No! Oh. No! No! Hey, at least I'm moving up. I was fifth. I'm sixth, fifth. Yeah, yeah, you did. You said jump on the hood. Yeah, and I did jump on the hood, but then I jumped up into the. That's what happened. Is I ended up jumping on the hood and then up into the bus, and No, I shouldn't have challenged him for sure. Well, GG's for sure. For sure. Can't complain. I'm only improving with all y'all's help, tips, everything else. Appreciate you. I really do. I really do appreciate everybody pulling up and hanging out with me. Do a film study? You want to coach me, Jones? Coach me up with some film study. Actually, I could do that since I've got this actually it's all set that I can. It didn't save it though. Um, at least, hopefully, it should save it now. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I'll download the stream, kind of go over it, like what I should have done, what I could have done. Bring up the X's and the O's. I'm gonna hit affiliate in no time. Yo, but like you said though, I have the advantage over both y'all. Um, W stream, thank you, Queen. I appreciate it. Absolutely. I always love hanging out with you guys and having the ability to do that now, even when I'm just streaming by myself or something. That's cool too. Um, but yeah, so young, like you were saying, you and Jones were talking, and you guys are saying how I have the advantage over y'all because I have a community that I already started with, and you guys basically started from scratch. So I have to give a big, big, huge shout out to all y'all because without you, I wouldn't be able to progress as much as I have. Plus, being able to be on your guys' streams and playing with y'all gets me a little more familiar with being able to do it and talk and be a little more involved. Like I felt that my first stream went really well because I did have a lot of content to be able to interact with. Everything around me was basically just something I could interact with the whole time. And and being able to learn to play while I'm being able to learn to play, chat, be engaging. Y'all seen me in the past. I get real quiet sometimes. You guys even forget that I'm there probably at some sometimes. Um, but yeah, so I can't wait to do more of this. Jump on with like all three, four of us sometimes streaming. Get the whole community up there streaming. Get everybody affiliated. Get everybody moving forward. Just keep helping everybody progress. And y'all helping me progress. So I'm loving it. And I love you guys for that. And I appreciate every single one of you. Um, this means you locked in when you get quiet. It does. I get real quiet when I get locked in. They do the same. They say they say the same thing to me at work because when I'm working with my technicians and I'm doing something on the computer while they're waiting for me to tell them to reboot something or whatever, they're like, they have to stop for a second and ask me if I'm still there because our cellular coverage out here is not the best, and a lot of times their calls will drop. So they're like, do you, you still there? They're like, yeah, yeah, no, 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 sorry, I'm still here. I'm just locked in, getting this all set up for you so we can get this going, things like that. But I love you, Young. I love you, Jones. I appreciate you guys for really like helping me out with all of this and being my support team and just backing me up, Queen. I just kind of threw you as being a mod since you were Young's mod, and I seen the work that you do, and I like that little itchy band finger that you got. You just can't wait to hit that button, huh? But no, I appreciate everybody. So now that I've got my second stream under my belt, who knows? Just keep y'all's eyes open for me. Who need to be banned? But yeah, keep y'all's eyes open up out for me. You never know. I might pop in every now and then, maybe just short streams whenever I can fit it in. And just know that I'm always down to run with y'all if you guys are running. And if you get sick of me, just kick me. I don't care. I don't mind. I get it. Otherwise, I know y'all love me. I know y'all love me. You love having me around. I make you smile, Jones. I make you smile. And I love that because I love making people smile. But all right. So again, thank y'all for hanging out. I'm gonna get up out of here. I gotta go hang with the fam. We got some shopping and stuff to do. Like I said, I want to hang with the daughter while she's still here with us. Um, but again, love y'all for hanging out. Yeah, get it in, get in where it fit in. Yarami, all gas, no brakes with it. But yeah, so next time we get to stream with each other and get to chit chat on our discords and stuff, uh, I definitely got to tell Jones about the story of meeting Elijah. Apparently, he goes by both names, depending on where he's at. But I got to tell you the story of that. That was really fun. That was a really cool experience. Kind of makes me want to start tuning into TNA a little more. But like I said, love you guys. I got to get out of here. Um, I'm actually gonna drop a quick prayer because I gotta get into the swing of this, doing the quick prayers and things. So if you're all down with me, I'm down with it. Let's do this. Dear Heavenly Father, we appreciate this opportunity for all of us to come together and to support each other and show love for one another. I appreciate you giving me this platform to be able to build on and to be able to inspire others, hopefully, and for the inspiration that they give me in my community. I want to bless Young. I want to bless Jones. I want to bless Queen. Anybody else that might be up in here that I did not see or hear from, bless them as well. Please be with them throughout the rest of their day. And anybody that's going through any hardships, please be with them and help them get through those hardships. Be with my fam and everybody to get through this day and all the other days to come and anything that we may face in the future. We know that you only give us what we can handle, and it helps build us and makes us stronger. So we thank you for all of that. And I'd like to say in Jesus' name, yeah, let's go. I'll call that a W stream. Again, thanks, y'all. I am getting up out of here. You may see some craziness while I'm trying to get up out of here because I don't know how to do all this, but I'll figure it out. I love you guys. Peace out. Doses, doses.